The boss are here, the bosses, the big guys. They're cool. They're excited. It's their first time up here. For you, Swiss Frisky. No, I'm kidding. Hi, my name is Mathilde Grimaud and I am a freestyle skier from Switzerland and I compete at big air and slopestyle FIS events.
Can you be a bit more specific and say like, hi, I'm Mathilde Grimaud, the greatest of all time?
Hi.
Mathilde Grimaud. Mathilde Grimaud. Mathilde Grimaud. X Games gold medal. Olympic champion.
What's up, everyone?
She is a big, big part of female progression right now.
She's not been off the top spot all season. She loves to win. She loves to be top of that podium.
Time to shine. Time to shine. Let's go. Time to shine. Let's go, Michael.
Ta-da! Beautiful. I need to pick up my skis.
Willkommen aus Chur, der erste Wettkampf in der Ski-Freestyle.
Die Saison ist gleich einer der absoluten Top-Events. Es sind nicht alle Topstars hier, aber mit dabei Mathilde Grimaud.
Mathilde is one of the kindest and most talented person that I know. Olympic champion in skiing and a badass athlete and also my best friend. Welcome back to school, motherfuckers!
Mathilde, elle a fait ses 2 premières années du collège à Bulle. Et en fait, on s'est rencontrés une fois via des potes. Et ouais, ça a matché directement. Enfin, on s'est trop marré et du coup, voilà.
Mathilde, pour moi, c'est ma plus grande rivale. Mais c'est hyper sain comme relation et on s'entend super bien. On évolue ensemble, on progresse ensemble, on se challenge, etc. Donc c'est vraiment une copine autant qu'une rivale. Enjoy. Toi aussi. Do I look okay? I think yeah.
How did you start skiing? Or when? Yeah.
Yeah, I started skiing when I was 2 years old.
Ça s'est passé comme normalement.
Le jour de son anniversaire, on a été chercher des souliers de ski, trop grands, mais elle les a mis déjà toute la soirée dans la maison.
When I started, I was like super small. But I think I enjoyed it from the very beginning, and there's a funny story that in that winter, I fell asleep on my skis with my dad. My dad had his poles, like just holding them, and I was holding to it. And then like I was leaning more and more, and then at some point he was like, it's getting really heavy, and I just fell asleep on my skis.
Voilà qu'on a tout de suite senti que c'était ça. Je veux dire, elle a commencé un peu à faire du ski freestyle vers 14 ans, puis à 16 ans, elle faisait déjà ses premières Coupes du Monde, quoi. Donc ça a été hyper rapide, quoi.
Moi, Mathilde, c'est vraiment ça qui m'impressionne chez elle. Qu'elle est un peu sur la retenue pendant les entraînements, qu'elle prend le saut en confiance, qu'elle se met en confiance, qu'elle fait les sauts qu'elle maîtrise. Et en fait, on ne sait jamais ce qu'elle va nous sortir en compétition. Almost died, oh my god! Did you see that? Mathilde, elle est du genre à faire des world first en compète, quoi. Et en fait, j'ai l'impression que Mathilde, c'est ça dont elle a besoin. De se retrouver presque parfois au pied du mur pour faire une compétition de malade. Last year was by far my best World Cup season.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Like a school child in class who's been caught on their phone. How did quali go?
Quali went well. For the first comp, I just wanted to really focus on the one goal that I had for the quali, which was just do my trick and not already think about training for the final. I did cork 5 just to get the feeling of that nice landing.
I think I'm gonna do a 12 next run. It's gonna take better speed and yeah.
I did just one carved up 12 in training that I landed, but the landing was super messy. It was controlled, but it was really not like, no, it was probably out of control. So I was a little stressed about that, but then I was like, why would I be? In the end, the quali gets canceled and the finals count, so let's get focused on the finals. If I qualify first, it gives me a bit of confidence, and if I qualify whatever position I'm in, I'm like, okay, I can do more.
Back at it, time to shine.
But in case of bad weather, the finals could get cancelled.
Unfortunately, Martin, we had to cancel the finals for today. Yesterday, however, we were able to run the qualifications.
It's a weird way to win a World Cup, huh? In a car park.
Yeah.
So, where did you find out? Just in a corridor?
Yeah, I was just on my phone. Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Mathilde Grömont. Im letzten Jahr hat sie hier gewonnen, ohne den Final bestreiten zu müssen. Jetzt will sie gewinnen, die Qualifikation.
Oh wow, there is a lot of people right here. Et quand je l'ai rencontrée, en tout cas, je savais qu'elle était déjà hyper douée et que je me doutais bien qu'elle allait aller très loin.
Est-ce que tu as déjà été voir Mathilde dans une compétition?
Non, non, j'y suis jamais allée et j'aimerais trop.
Is the first time you come here or no? No, it's already my third time. That's so cool. How about you? It's the first time. First time. Yeah. Yeah.
Ich habe Mathilde kennengelernt, weil wir zusammen in Engelberg das Zimmer geteilt haben an der Sportschule. Das ist schon ein bisschen wir zwei gegen den Rest der Schule.
Yeah, really high. Yeah, it's really, really high.
Darum am Anfang sicher eher ruhig und so ein bisschen zurückhaltend, aber immer schon sehr, sie hat immer ihr Ding schon gemacht. Ich glaube, das ist etwas, was sie schon auszeichnet, dass sie recht gut weiss, was für sie wichtig ist und was ihr gut tut.
You do? No, never.
Und sie hat mega gut Schweizerdeutsch gelernt wegen mir. Ich habe kein Wort Französisch, sie kann perfekt Schweizerdeutsch. Schwun für sie, los für mich.
I'm pretty excited that my friends are coming to see me for the first time. It's more motivation and more energy, and it's kind of reassuring that if something happens, I know I'm not going to be alone. I don't think something's going to happen, but I like to feel supported and know I'm not alone, so actually it's even better.
Allez, 1, 2, c'est bon, ça pose. All right, the score is coming in. Into first place. Winning for the trip, the left top 12.66 to grab. Until tomorrow, comfortable in first place.
How many girlfriend plus points do I get for this? Are there?
It's cool to start a new season, but I think it's always hard for me in the beginning of the season because, I don't have the best feeling on the skis yet because I still don't have enough time on snow, I feel like. Chaque année, la première étape, c'est toujours un petit peu l'étape où on va voir le niveau des autres. On va voir comment nous on skie, où on se situe un petit peu dans le classement, etc.
Core is an interesting one, like scaffolding jump, and artificial snow is like you start with the hardest setup. It's not the most reassuring spot.
Je suis assez effrayée par la structure. On sait qu'on n'a pas trop le droit à l'erreur en fait.
It's like the only way to the jump is the in-run, and if you take the in-run, you have to jump. So.
La texture de la neige, etc., c'est pas ce qu'on a l'habitude de skier. Et dès qu'on tombe, la neige elle brûle, elle est assez dure, etc. Donc...
You get reminded that like what you do can be dangerous, and you have to be fully into it and commit and everything. So you don't really have room for doubts.
And at the same time, I think one of the hardest things when you have your 2 best seasons so far in your career is like staying at the top.
You feeling ready?
You cannot ask me this question.
I'm kidding.
The pressure that comes from myself is the most that I feel. That's also, I don't feel it's like really the day I compete. Sometimes the breakfast is a little bit hard to swallow, but that's really the only thing on the day of the competition. Because my goal is to be the most calm as possible. The summer is when I have the most pressure because I cannot prove anything in the moment. So I'm like, yeah, I have to wait like maybe half a year. It's kind of like in the summer that it's more time consuming or energy consuming.
Scared of the spiders.
I don't like them.
We have so many spiders in our house.
But you know what it means?
No?
That it's a healthy house.
Really?
Yeah. Dude! Should never have done that.
During the off-season, it's good to get some rest and think like, okay, I can now do something else. Le ski, c'est la compétition et le vélo, c'est un peu la deuxième passion que j'ai dans le sport.
La première fois que j'ai joué, je me suis fait inviter pour un tournoi genre en 2018, j'avais jamais joué au golf. Et c'était méga drôle, mais c'était genre à 18 trous et j'en ai pas touché une fois la balle. Mais je me suis quand même dit, c'est un sport cool.
Ouais, c'est pas la même chose que le ski, non. Mais après, il y a des choses qui sont similaires, quand même, un peu les sensations. C'est quelque chose qui me fait un peu peur et je me pousse un peu à le faire.
C'est pas mal de persévérance et ça fait que j'ai ce sentiment genre de m'entraîner et de répéter. Ça, on faisant un autre sport.
Let's just go bit by bit.
Je dirais que ça me fait pas peur de me faire mal en vélo, mais c'est pas le but non plus. C'est vraiment un truc de fun que je veux faire et avoir du plaisir tout le temps l'été. C'est trop cool ce que je fais, je suis partout, je voyage à fond, mais en fait, j'ai besoin de changer aussi un peu d'air des fois. J'ai quand même plein de personnes et de potes de mon âge dans la région où je vis, mais je les vois pas souvent. L'été, j'étais un peu là, genre, ok, il faut que je passe plus de temps avec mes potes et parce que c'est quelque chose qui me manque.
That was crazy. Because Mathilde, before she never did that. Yeah. That summer, on parle de un peu de tout. Des fois, on parle aussi plus de sa situation, enfin en tant que skieuse professionnelle. Et aussi, peut-être que pour elle, c'est aussi cool d'avoir une personne un peu ressource extérieure qui est pas du tout dans ce monde. Et ouais, on arrive toujours à trouver un peu quand même un moment à chaque fois qu'elle revient en fait en Gruyère.
Move your hips, girl. Move your hips, come on.
Time off my skis is super important to recharge physically and as well mentally.
I love competing, but when the season starts, always like a few weeks before, I'm starting to stress. Yeah, it's because it's starting again, and I was going through the phase where I'm like, it's too early, I'm not ready, and I don't feel confident, and a bit more negative thoughts. Sometimes I almost hate it and I want to push it back and not have it happen too soon.
You feeling ready?
Cannot ask me this question.
Actually. Yeah, I don't know. I have the tricks in mind. I think I can do them. No problem with that. But I just have to handle the week well and then it will be good. Every season, I would say I can get to the best form in January, so it's like October. Still got some work. January and February is the top of the season, I would say, when the biggest events are always planned. I always feel like when the new year starts, you're really fully into winter mode. I think that's when I really feel I'm super comfortable on my skis. But I think this season, it's mentally tough for sure.
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad. It's a bit tricky, but for everyone the same. When you have a competition and you're not feeling too good because of something that has happened because of skiing or not, if you want to perform, you have to put it aside and do it on the day that it matters. That costs a lot of energy, and you don't really let yourself be weak on some days because you're like, no, I cannot think about this today. Today is about skiing.
As an athlete, it's cool to compete. But the season is so packed and sometimes you feel like you don't have time to process anything. You just want to stop, take a second and soak it all in. But you're already on to the next competition.
She's comfortably sitting in second place.
It's all in the mind.
As well, Jerry Comini, Harry Harrigan.
C'est ce qu'on a vu que justement avec la carrière, qu'il y a aussi vraiment des moments de doute des fois qui s'installent. Et ça c'est un petit peu plus difficile.
Qu'est-ce que tu dirais qui a été ton moment le plus bas, que ce soit professionnel ou personnel?
Ouh, ça devient difficile. J'ai vraiment été chercher dans mes ressources et mes expériences pour être à 100% cette saison, à toutes les compétitions. Et au début de la saison, fin novembre, j'ai perdu une de mes tantes, la sœur de mon papa. Et c'est un truc qui, genre, c'était tellement... ouais, c'est encore difficile quoi maintenant. Et là encore, genre, j'ai quand même dû utiliser une de mes forces en me disant est-ce que finalement je sacrifie ma saison ou est-ce que je continue ma saison? Enfin, c'était la veille avant de partir en Chine. J'ai appelé mon coach, j'étais dans tous mes états et je savais pas quoi faire et j'étais quand même en route pour l'aéroport et je savais pas quoi faire. Et il m'a dit tu viens, on va prendre soin de toi et tout. Et puis il a bien pris soin de moi, mais c'est quand même un truc que finalement j'en ai parlé à personne cette semaine-là et il y a que lui qui savait. Mais je trouve que c'est troublant. Tu perds quelqu'un qui t'est cher et en fait, il y a le sport et il y a la compétition et demain, il y a le dossard et puis il faut y aller. Et puis on arrive encore à la gagner. Ouais, c'est juste vraiment étonnant la force du mental.
C'est là la force d'un athlète, c'est de, même quand ça va pas, croire en soi, croire que c'est capable, que c'est possible. Et ouais, en effet, le mental, c'est très, très, très important, quoi.
Just 3 in a row, first thing, and then just with the week I had, it was super challenging for me. And yeah, being able to ski like today, it's just like, I don't know, it feels unreal.
China, for me, it was a week where I learned a lot. At this moment, it changes also for me the goals of the season. I was 2 times first and 1 time second. Then I also won the slopestyle. And then I was like, thinking about the bigger picture and the globes. And I was like, okay, I think there's a good chance and possibility that I can finally get my hands on these globes.
Mathilde Grimaud, the world champion, the Olympic champion, can she add a lax open title?
She knows exactly what she's up to. She knows this lax snowpark like the back of her hand, easy peasy, and again, she knows how to win.
And look at just the conviction already, straight out the gate. She just looks so assured, doesn't she?
No way, that was such an epic railroad. Starting things off with the forwards, lips like juice. I mean, couldn't be more, but oh my goodness, it's a double down out of the show.
Paper here.
This is unbelievable. That was that sort of forwards leanings, kind of into bio 900 double, switch double 900, no way. Okay, everybody cross your fingers, cross your toes until just lace this bottom section. Alley 180 mute grab. She's not good, look at her. She's putting that number 1 bib like she's meant to.
Well, she's not been off the top spot all season so far with all the contests gone down.
Swings up 270 out, she punches the air.
She's going wild. That's laced a run there.
You did, mate. Honestly, that was probably the best slopestyle run we've ever seen from any female freesker. I'm not even kidding.
There it is. She's got the yellow bib on for a reason. Current leader in the Crystal Globe standings.
Such an unbelievable skier. Couldn't be more, but oh my goodness, it's a double down out of the show. No way.
The passion for me is super important in whatever I do, where I'm like, I just do it because I enjoy it. And that's how it is with skiing, where like, I just love doing it.
That was probably the best slopestyle run we've ever seen from any female freesker.
But sometimes competition is like more of a job, and it's like you have goals, you have to always do new things and reinvent stuff for yourself. It's cool at some point I just can go back to think about the passion and be like, okay, yes, I have to work hard, I want to learn something new and it's stressing me and stuff. But let's breathe, like I just enjoy skiing at first and let's keep it that way.
Asha's doing well. She's in a good mood. She's skiing well. So we gotta just, I think, build it up.
When I started to free ski, I didn't really know you could even compete. It was always for fun, which I think for me was crucial, to just start without expecting anything.
See me moving mountains, I'm pushing, I'm staying grounded, so precious. You can't discount it, stay waiting on my announcement.
When you start to get a bit of attention from the media and you get a couple sponsors, you also want to do good, so you kind of feel the pressure from the outside. Even if no one puts pressure on you, you're like, I have to do good, and like they expect something.
Je trouve que le sport, il a grandi. En même temps que Mathilde, il a aussi évolué parce qu'elle a aussi apporté de nouvelles choses, des nouvelles possibilités. Et ils osent faire de nouvelles choses.
Ich darf einfach nicht bigger. Wenn ich het speed gut fühle, dann ist es kein Problem. Aber
my biggest help with that was Red Bull. They were always like zero pressure from us, and I think that opened my eyes also about other sponsors that actually they're here to support me and they're not here to try and break me.
Show me that.
Our feeling as a jury and the organizers here is that at least we would not go ahead with the women's contest. Now, are you guys happy with that decision?
Yeah.
Take qualification results.
Congrats!
Now what? When the season ended at the end of March last year, probably 5 days later, I was just like, this. I couldn't really do anything anymore. I had plans to ski more. I canceled all of them because I was like, I cannot do it. I wanted to go skiing, but I somehow couldn't. My body was just not going with it at all. For a while, I was thinking that it was just being on all these highs and just like, yeah, at some point you just need a break. And then I realized, yeah, it's more also just the imbalance that I had between the private life and the skier life. There was one personal event that made it really hard, and it definitely affected me a lot, and it was more like a shock. I really pushed it on the side. In the end, it just came back up like within 5 days at the end of the season, and I had no say. As much as you prepare, sometimes there's some stuff that are unexpected, and yeah, they're always here to teach you something. And it's just every day, every week, every month, you analyze it even differently than before, and I think that's what also is kind of beautiful about life, and that you just always try to, go up the stairs. Sometimes you go down and you go up again, and yeah. But I learned something, and yeah, it's hard. It's not always fun, but in the end, like, you're starting to feel like you are again in the right place at the right moment, and you know you're doing the right thing, and you get that confidence back.
There's a lot of Swiss flags.
think Vali made boards with my face on it. This is cool.
There's apparently 14,000 people here today.
14,000 is a lot of people. And it's a lot of noise, and it's a lot of people cheering when you get down. We never have a crowd like this, and now it's like 1,500,000 more people. Now it's cool. It's like you have to stay focused, but you know that when you land, it's gonna be crazy.
L'ambiance, elle est un peu indescriptible, ça motive de fou, autant que c'est effrayant. Mais moi, c'est une ambiance qui me fait du bien.
It's so sick because when you drop, the noise just stops. And when you land, the noise like it just flows again. You know that you're in your home and they're here and they're loud. Definitely gives energy and fires you up.
Und jetzt das der große Schweizer Trumpf. Mathilde Grömont, leider der einzige Schweizer Trumpf am heutigen Abend. 6-mal gewonnen in der letzten Saison, nur 3-mal Zweiter geworden.
I remember seeing an interview from an athlete just saying that one of the hardest things when you have success or when you have your 2 best seasons so far in your career is like staying at the top. That's the most challenging thing for an athlete. It always stayed in my mind that like it was my goal to really try to stay as high as possible.
Super, vraiment, super.
Ain't nothing in this world that's stopping me. My Rari outruns your Odyssey. I'm balling, they pay me attention. Going up hydraulic suspension.
So good. So sick.
Going up hydraulic suspension.
Oh, she doesn't know what a massive effect she has on the future generation. Like, it doesn't matter if it's skiers or other athletes. She's a really cool person to look up to. There's so much you can learn of her.
Going up hydraulic suspension.
C'est sûr que moi, Mathilde, elle fait partie des filles qui ont fait que j'en suis là aujourd'hui aussi. Parce qu'elle m'a aidée à me dépasser, à me surpasser.
Going up hydraulic suspension.
Et en fait, je suis tout le temps en train de me dire, bon, bah, qu'est-ce qu'elle va travailler l'hiver prochain et qu'est-ce que je vais devoir travailler pour être meilleure.
I
realized last season that there were a couple things that I did not manage well, but also I don't think I could have done it differently. And I think my goal and mission for the winter is to make sure that I have skiing, but it's well balanced. I think it's more about, balancing the skier topics with Mathilde topics. And at the end of the season, when skiing is gone, then there is no big imbalance in Mathilde's life. Yeah, I think that would be a great goal, and I think I could deal better with the off-season then.
On the playlist.
Yodel or something?
What are you listening to?
I don't tell you. Copyright.
Going up hydraulic suspension.
It's a scaffolding jump with artificial snow.
Do I look okay or looks fucked? From the night.
Third condition update, we're eating goulash.
You're not allowed to do any of this.